I'm gonna be playing a couple rounds of Backpack Hero today. Just working on capturing some footage for a video I'm working on. Let's get a rare item. Could do an archer build. Need to find a bow. Crip or Bramble? Let's go Bramble. Yeah, I did a bit of a tangent when I was playing Stone Shards, talking about backpack management. And thought to myself, well, maybe when I put together a video kind of recapping the playthrough, I could do a little talk about backpack management style games. And then I was like, okay, well, I need some footage for that then. So I'll hit up the 3 games that, one second. I need my little wrist thingies. Alright, there we go. Okay, how do we want to do this? If we're doing archery, which is a good possibility, we're going to want to go long. What's this thing do again? For each empty space. Okay, so it just wants to check for empty spaces. I'll take that just because it's smaller. I'll take that because I like having something that can destroy items. Okay, to take care of the guy in the back because he's got cowardly. But I have to be careful to take him out quickly because he stacks rage every time you hit him. Should have probably used the poison potion. Okay, we're at half health. So picking up some health items will be good. I'll hold on to a Man and Stone. That's great for adding damage. This thing is the bad arrow, right? Yeah, if there's another arrow. Yeah, and I can't make use of that item at the moment. I think that could refresh this, right? Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, I'm playing with one of the mods. I can't remember what it's called. I can show it at the end of the video, possibly. Or between this run and the next run. Okay, he doesn't run away. So we could take care of this guy. See if this refreshes. No, I don't think it does. It's probably because it's this combat and not once per turn. Okay. I'll grab that. Okay, well, we'll take the healing from the fountain. Let's steal. Okay, we get the combat encounter. Okay, that's kind of healing. That's damage. It's a little bit of defense. Alright, let's see what's in the store. A healing stone. What's my money looking like? I think I might grab that just to keep our health high. And it'd be pretty good in an archery build. And I'll grab this for now, just to give us some wiggle room so we don't immediately die. Okay. I'm gonna do this and this. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we could take out that fight without taking any damage. I can sell that at least. Hounds in the row get +1 block. This thing acts as a bow, right? Fires the first arrow in each row to the left. Yeah. Okay, we'll drop the dynamite for now. How are we gonna fit everything in here? Fires to the left. Fires to the right. There we go. And that thing's more damage than this. Okay. I can put the dynamite back in. We could stick a key in, though I don't think you need keys until the second floor of the dungeon. I'm not sure if the chests spawn with locks on them on the first floor. But there are other items that interact with keys, especially in this mod that I have. Okay, a lot of enemies. Let's deal with... We can minimize the damage from him by doing that. We can take this guy out of the picture. I'm gonna hold on to this for a round. Okay. So we had to kill him or we're not gonna get experience for him. We'll take 1 damage. This guy's not dealing damage, he's stealing coinage from me this turn. We could pop a potion to try to maximize some damage. Maybe we can... Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, whatever. I forgot that guy was cowardly. Ooh, these are some good items. Okay. This is really good for an archery build. Now just making room for everything is going to be the annoying part. Could do that. The key. I like this, so so we'll drop the dynamite. We'll put the key out for now. Okay, we're gonna sell this chess piece. And I want to grab the heart. How are we gonna parse this? We could do... Because we want something like this, but then this doesn't touch everything I want to touch. I guess I could just not have it on the bow, or on the arrow, since that's gonna be the thing that doesn't deal damage as much. Oh, I didn't even realize it. Energy cost goes up every time you use it. Okay, I'm gonna need to get my hands on an actual bow. Okay, 28. I'm gonna do this into this. Gives me some healing. I think I'm fine with saving the dodge for the churn. I'm gonna take this guy out to get some more healing. We'll put the dodge on. Oh, that didn't give me the dodge. That just reduced my armor. Whoops, mistake. Okay, I need to be able to get more armor. That's fine. Okay. We're gonna back this up slightly. Adjacent item kills get gold. That's healing. I'll take that. That's just some constant damage output. And I could take that and sell it. Because I don't see a way to position this item to get a lot of gold, and I end up getting a lot of gold in this game anyways. Okay, what we got at the question mark? The gamble. That's not a very good item. Okay. I'll take the glass barrier. And I'll do that just to get some extra damage output. Okay, the card game. Let's do this one first. Okay. I think I could just do this. Yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of damage. There we go. Ooh, the healing Vampire X. I don't like the self-poison though. I might hold this just for a floor. Just because I can use that to top us off. But we do have pretty much full health at the moment, and I'll sell it. Yeah, let's play the cards. I mean, there's a bow. If we can find the bow in here, that would be awesome. Okay, cool. Perfect. And it takes up 3 slots, so we have enough inventory space for it. Big problem is trying to do that without disturbing too much of how we're building this. We can move everything down one. Kind of keep a similar layout. Okay, we're just gonna have to move this stuff around a little. Getting this to touch this is gonna be annoying. I guess we can rotate the bow like this. Yeah. There we go. This isn't considered a weapon, right? Yeah, accessory. Okay, perfect. Now we just need to find some more arrows. And I'll take a quick look at what the blacksmith has. Poison? No, I don't want poison. Okay. He does 12. Now 11. Okay, how much damage does this do? I should probably get this thing touching this now, because I could pretty much guarantee that it's going to be doing a majority of my damage. We can put up the dodge this round. Let's stick that. Stick that here, I guess. Okay, we're gonna take some damage this round. Could reduce some of it, but I think we just let it run. Okay, no damage this turn, but he's gonna heal. So we're gonna wanna output a lot of damage. Alright. We can do this. This frees up the space so that this thing can do slightly more damage. We're gonna want to dodge his attack this turn. We don't finish him off this turn. We're going to take a little bit of damage probably this turn. And then we should be able to finish him off in his healing round. No? Almost. Okay, we won't die next round even if we don't dodge his attack, so we'll be able to finish him off in the following round. Alright, perfect. This is really good for an archery build. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make room to put that in. What can I drop? I'll drop the reroll, I guess. Stick this in. Okay. Yeah, we're good with that. Let's check what's in the chest. Nothing I can really make room for, nor is very good. We'll take the max health. And let's go to the Enchanted Swamp. I would like to get some more arrows, please. Okay, this fight's annoying. Yeah, let's put up the dodge, I guess. Okay, we can stick that here. And this does 28. And that'll be enough to kill this. At least I'm a archery build, so spikes are less deadly against me. I need to remember to reorganize because I need this touching my bolt. Okay. Boots don't really work. Okay, we're gonna move this stuff around. Okay, we want this money before it disappears. Let's go check the shop real quick. Ooh, that's really good early. Okay, let's drop this, I guess, so I can get this in. Now, how am I going to reposition everything so I can use this? Let's move this over here. Put this here. We can move this down here, here. Perfect. Yep. Okay. Now we should go into a battle to be able to absorb all those mana stones. I'm going to do that on turn 1. We're going to put a dodge up. And just stick some damage output on this toad. Okay, we're gonna have to finish this semi-fast so that we don't get the poison stack up. I'm gonna save this to put the damage output on that toad. Because if we don't finish it off fast, it's gonna start stacking poison damage on us. Okay. We could stick that there. Because even though it's sitting on top of this item, I still have positioning to use the item. And it doesn't turn the item off, because certain hazards do that. Okay, finish it off, get the healing back. That's really good. Especially for this archery build thing we're doing. Stick here. Too bad I don't have that knife blade anymore, that would have been activated with that. Okay. With the helmets I can get to 10 now, so I can actually use this to dodge. Okay, let's check the chest. I'll take that just for some damage output. Let's move this stuff around so I can get everything touching that. It's kind of weird doing an archery build with only one. I would love the little mini backpack. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Nope. Well, I could sell that, but I need to make room for it. I could, between these two items, I get 10 armor, so I could drop this. Okay, let's sell this. I'm debating grabbing that. Because it's a good way to get the mana back. But I don't think we're going to have mana problems once I stack this thing up by absorbing other mana stones. Okay, let's do this way to open up more of the dungeon. Poison. Is there a way for me to eliminate you this turn? Don't think so. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's an arrow, and there's an arrow. Nice. Does this say first? Yeah, it says first. Okay. We're gonna want to squeeze these arrows in here. We could do this. And then just reverse the arrow direction. This is gonna be a positioning thing. How do we want to do this? I think this is going to be lower damage output now, so because I can launch 3 arrows around. We could do something like this. To guarantee the healing on kill. I would love to stick this where it could affect all 3, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Does this thing get a frost fur? No, it just gets damage. Okay. Do something like this. I think I'm fine with that. 6, 7, okay. Don't think I'm gonna need these anymore. We could just have the free space open so that my arrows do more damage. Yep, I think that's what we're gonna go with. Get the free XP, open more of the dungeon. Okay. Let's do this to get the dodge. We can take out this guy in 2 strikes. How much damage does this? I didn't see how much I do around 3, 9, 26. Yeah, so that should be enough to kill this dude. Okay, I must have been off. Math-wise. That's fine. We have backup dagger to deal with the last bit of health. Okay, we can take this guy out. I'm gonna take some poison damage, but we'll heal back. Oh no, wait, we take it at the end of the round. Okay, never mind. That... Do we have a key on this? Okay, we have a store. So we can grab that to sell. Okay, let's move this around so that I can be close to the mana stones. I would love to get this as just a constant damage dealer to stick next to this thing. But that's gonna lower my damage by so much at the moment. An extra 3 damage piercing around now is, or 4 damage piercing around is not bad. Yeah, that might be worth grabbing. I could keep it like that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna aggro both of the bosses going to the store though. But I want to get rid of my item. Now, technically, I can have 4 arrows firing from this bow if I reposition. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to do this. And then we can move this forward and stick this arrow here. Yeah, that gives us 4 arrows. Because how this bow works is it shoots in diagonal line and adjacent, right? For each empty space along a diagonal. Okay, above and the left. Fires the first arrow in each column above. And for each arrow in the row to the left. Yeah. Does that also affect here? No, it doesn't. I was thinking maybe I can get another arrow in. Perfect. Okay. You... we can just hit dodge. I was thinking I might need to use dodge this round, but I want to get the stones off. It also ups my damage output. And I get enough armor to pretty much deal with it, and I'm going to heal back. So I think I'm fine with just damaging through him. Yeah, that's a stone. That's some money. Yeah, I don't want any more of those items. What? Yeah, this is a big combat. I'm gonna try to avoid the boss for a moment and do a little rigmarole and rotate around. Hey, this fight should work fairly well for me because I'm an archer build, so the spikes aren't gonna affect me. Do this. Perfect. Okay, that isn't a legendary item. We could do this. Just to have an extra thing to do around. Sure. I'll fire an extra arrow. Alright, this is why we avoided the boss, so I could do a little whoop, and then we're gonna sell this. And now we can do the boss. Alright, we got lots of enemies. Okay, we're gonna want to take out these little guys first. This is gonna spawn another enemy, but I believe... oh no, he attacks this round. That's fine, we can put up a dodge. Actually, it would have maybe been better not to do that. That's fine. We can put some damage output on this thing. We'll be able to heal it back. Okay, we want to take out this guy because he's using poison. I have enough armor to block the turtle. Okay. Let's get rid of you so that you don't tank up. Okay. Perfect. Just keep moving back one. Another mana stone to eat. I don't think we want spikes. And then this item's not terrible for high damage output. But we're going to want to use it. So let's do a fight with a lot of dudes so I can get rid of this. There we go. Ooh, the keg. Can't make room for that, and we're not really doing a keg build. Though it does synergize alright with the belt of knives. If I kept that amulet from earlier that gives money, I could consider the keg. I think I'm fine with the Badger enraging. He enrages if you kill. If you kill his buddies, he enrages. But he can't get through my armor, so we're all good. Hey, now he can, but we have the dodge for that, and we're going to kill him this round anyways. Because our damage output is so high. Alright, what we got for chest? Cursed chest, regular chest, and another cursed chest. And we got a game show. What do you got? That's a pretty decent book. Don't have the right items to deal with the loan bank. We can see if we can sneak our way up here. Yeah, we'll get the loan bank, and I think we can still sell one more item. Yeah. Okay. I don't like getting my backpack slimed, so I think we're gonna get rid of him first. Okay. Yeah, we have such nice damage output now. I could do that. Yeah, the next floor is a boss floor. We could grab some consumables for the floor. Another arrow. Don't think I can make use of another little arrow. Yeah, can't do that. None of those items I can make use of. Okay. Let's just check the store again. Nothing I want. Okay. Boss floor time. Hey, we're gonna just pop our load at the beginning. That potion makes all my weapons deal more damage. Yeah, just smash right through the boss. Yeah, can't really make use of any of these. I could do that, but I like being able to find rare or legendary items in combat rewards. So we're just gonna forego. I could grab this and sell it actually to the store on the next floor. Since it doesn't really do much in the backpack besides reduce my arrows damage by like 1 each. But if I put it here, then it only reduces this thing by 1. I think we go to the ice caverns. Okay. That's cursed money, we don't want that. Okay, we can eliminate these two, possibly. No, we cannot. But I can take this guy out. Put up the dodge for this guy. His weakness is gonna really hurt me next round. So it's gonna nerf all my damage output. Okay, we have enough to get through his damage. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage, but I'll eventually heal back with the Heartstone. The thing is, I'm gonna need to be able to finish him off quick. There we go. I didn't heal. Sad. Well, that's worth selling. Okay, there's the store. What's the fight before the store? Bunch of enlightened cultists. I'll grab this just cause. And we pop that. We're gonna want to reduce the damage we're taking. Okay, pop that. Get the last row unlocked. I could grab that to sell it. Alright, let's sell this, this, this. That's a pretty decent one tile item just for damage output wise. I might consider picking that up. Is this cursed? It's cursed. I don't really care to play your games. None of those items. That would be good for selling, but we already sold 3 items on this floor. Time to fight the challenging fight. Do I have the damage output to kill this thing in one round? No. Okay, we can do double dodge then. I think we're gonna have to double dodge again this turn. We need to get our armor up a little bit more so I can get the value of the conversion of my armor. We get 7 more armor. We could do it. If we can get another one of these gloves, that would be awesome. No. None of those look like things I want. Let's check this. Maybe we put poison on... No, I think I'm fine with not putting poison on my arrows. We'll grab this. Just because it's... just for the damage loss on that and that. I think it's fine. This totally makes up for the damage output over a long fight. Okay, we can eliminate you so we don't have to deal with the damage off you. And we can just deal with you. We'll do that to dodge your attack. And we might as well attack you while we're dodging anyways, because you're not gonna hurt us even if your damage output gets higher. He's gonna put a item that blocks up some room, but we have some free space to stick it in. So I'll stick it here. I think that reduces my damage though. Okay, we're gonna want to get rid of the toad. We could dodge the first attack and the armor should deal with the second one. And we're gonna want to break the ice cube because it costs 0 on the first use. Okay. We're out of dodges, but we can heal back the 2 damage I'm gonna take. I'm gonna do that. There we go. Those are some decent items. Don't know if I can position this in a way where I can use it to buff my arrows. Yeah, I would have to have 3 of them close by. I don't really have an easy way to do that, but that sells for a decent amount. This is good at removing status effects like poison and such, so I'm fine with grabbing that. And then this is just a rare item I can sell. Good. And we get a store right away. Ooh. Is this higher damage output than these? It is if I got empty space. I kind of just want it because it's a legendary though. It's also usable as a sword, but you know, We're not going to use it for that. Oh, but then that also means it's a melee weapon, so we become vulnerable to spikes. No, but it's considered a projectile, so I'm still not going to get... Ooh, that means I can put, I could put the Enrage enchantment on it, yeah. I think this might be worth picking up then. Especially since I could stick it here if I open up this spot. Well, remember to come back here. Gotta remember that, though. I might accidentally leave this floor. So I have to remember to not leave the floor without picking that up. Not that we're going to continue much more with the run, I don't know, unless there's Enrage on this floor. Because 9th floor is pretty much the end of the game unless you want to go into New Game Plus. And archery builds can survive a New Game Plus, especially if you're doing the dodge stuff I'm doing, but I'm just trying to do some showcase runs to get some footage, so I don't really need to do the New Game Plus. Okay, let's put up dodge. These annoying lightning bolt hazards. Okay. We're not even going to take the poison damage because it happens at the end of turn. And then I get another one anyways. Could grab that, the cell. This is just a extra mana. Okay, do we want money or XP? And if we get the XP, then we don't have the true treasure chests. I think we go for the money. Alright, 2 of these guys. And he's buffing everyone next round. Yeah, we can get an extra energy. We're gonna want to get rid of this guy because he's gonna put weakness on us. Can I get rid of this guy? I think I can. Yep. Still a little under what armor we need to get double dodge return. Okay, we can absorb that. And we can do it without wasting all of our mana. Okay, we got cards. So there we go, free mana. Okay, that'll take care of him. That'll take care of him. Perfect. And then we pretty much have no threat with this thing because we can do a dodge each turn if we need to. Normally this thing is not as scary if you have a shield to switch his attack pattern from attack to defense, but we don't have a shield, so we can't do that. But we got the dodge, so we can just take the attack. This is an interesting arrow, but not useful for us. We can just grab that. 4 damage on the next fight. Let's sell this. He doesn't take any more items. Let's check this to see if he has the rage. He does have the raged melee weapon. Okay. This will make this item a little less beneficial to us, but that's fine. Fitting this in is a bit more annoying because I'm gonna not have this positioned. We can put it here though, I guess. Yeah. Okay. We could do this. And then we can go put the rage on this, hopefully. I think it has a slot to be enchanted. Yep. Okay, it's only got one slot. That's fine, that's fine. What's this one? It'd be cool if it's the guy who gives additional slots. Nope. Alright, winner in the chests. I'll take that in case one of the chests is locked. Locked? Yeah, locked. Okay. Can I position this? I don't know if that's gonna be more damage because that reduces. No, it's an extra 2 damage. Yeah, that's gonna be more damage overall. Some okay items. I could grab this just in case. Yeah, we'll do the next fight. I think I'll hold on to the fish until we get to the boss. Okay. Stick this here. I'll absorb that. There we go. Okay, we can do this for the boss floor. Okay, this looks like what we're gonna get. We can just check the cards. And hopefully not pick up a curse. I could get this, but I don't want to take damage. Okay, no curse. Okay, good. Okay. That's fine. We can go up to the boss floor. We got 2 healing fish in the item. We got lots of damage output. This should be a fairly easy fight. Okay, we got the Toad final boss. Okay, we can apply the poison and such. I could do that to give myself the rage immediately, but I think I'm gonna let him attack me once and then heal up. And then my damage output will be higher on the following turns. I'll hold on to this fish for another attack. Well, I could just dodge it. And that's the fight. All she wrote. Okay, we can... how do we do this? Not that it matters, because I'm going to end the run after this, so it doesn't really matter. We'll stick think this will probably be the best. No. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Let's just open this one up. Oh, that's good for an archery build. We can stick this here. And that also buffs that because it's a melee weapon. There we go. End of the run. Okay, new run. Get a little bit more diversity in footage. I promised I was gonna look at the mods, yeah. So I don't have this one activated, but it's the Farlands Dwelling that adds a bunch of additional content. This one also adds additional content. I'm just not running it at the moment. Let's do this. Let's do classic. Okay, what do we get for a rare item? Thunder gloves. I have not made that a build. Each column to the left, when attacked, creates a thunderbolt in the adjacent space. An on-attack build. We'll go to the Bramble. Yeah, we want the fight early. Can I take this guy out in a round? No. I'm gonna have to do something like that. I'm gonna do this so that he doesn't get enraged. This is annoying. I'm gonna have to do something like that. Okay, we'll take him out this round. Take 5 damage this round. Man, we're gonna do something similar, except I'm gonna do this. Interesting. I could do... I could do some kind of dagger build with that. Is this considered a weapon? No, it's a consumable. Okay. And perfect. Is this a weapon? Yes. So we don't want it in the same column. Unused, disable for 1 turn. Can be used once every turn. Okay, this kind of works with what I want to do. Oh, we also got the living carpet. Okay. I'll grab that. And this is just higher damage output than this. Let's do this. Okay. Oh cool, this disables this. Neat. Okay. I need to make sure that the buff still is active because it might turn off. Then that's a little less potent. Okay, so right now it's giving the +4 buff, so this goes to 12. We're gonna want to do this and this. And is this at 12 anymore? No. Okay. Still good, but that's fine if we're wanting to do this like single hit build. It's perfectly fine. We just need to get enough weapons so we can one round things. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of damage. That could be good for this build. Let's stick that in. Okay. I think we're gonna just ignore moving the columns down and we're just gonna go over. Okay, we have a way to heal back up a little bit. This reduces damage, which we don't want this because this buffs damage. Do we have a store on this floor? No. But we can sell this on the next floor. This doesn't have damage on it, but we can grab it anyways. Just not put it in that column. Okay. We don't have a way of destroying his curse, so we're not going to do that. And I could take the heal, but I'm going to heal up with this to pretty much full HP, so let's take the chest. Okay, we got some damage. Except these don't do as much damage, but they are single-use items, which are fine. The problem is I do have armor, so it is going to get reduced. And I'm gonna have a lot of money this way. This thing can give me healing. I'll grab that. And additional mana to using around. We get double store. Stick that in here. Okay, let's see what's at this other store. Okay. Not anything I want to buy, but we have places to sell at least. Okay, we want to get rid of you as soon as possible. Oh yeah, this thing's getting boosted by this thing. Let's get rid of this guy. Perfect. That could be good in a refresh thing, but we're pretty much relying on this thing. Okay. Let's do this. This should be an easy one round. I'll heal up just cause. I'll open up this row. Ooh, the gas mask. Yeah, I'll grab that. I don't think I care about any of those items. Hey, we can stick this in this row now because it's going to get buffed by this, and then this is also going to buff it, so we could do that. We're only planning on using it once anyways. Okay. It's a little bit rough. Okay. Reduce the damage a little bit. Do I have enough damage to take him out? Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna take a bunch of damage. Okay, there we go. That's good. For the build, we'll do that just to have some higher damage output on the next fight. Probably gonna need to take the healing then. Moves forward until stopped when finished moving. When moves adjacent weapons get... I could probably... Yeah, that could be part of the build. Most definitely can be part of the build. I'll do that for extra energy. I'm gonna have to make room for it though. Okay. I should be able to finish all of these guys off in one round. Okay, let's do this because it's the highest damage. Oh cool, this also turns it off so the glass dagger doesn't break. Perfect. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is a good shield for what we're doing. Because it gets a buff for each melee item next to it. There we go. Now it gives more armor than this for the same energy cost. Yeah. Well, it costs energy. I'll take it anyways. because it does a big chunk of AoE damage. Another ruffian fight. We're definitely going to need to heal then. Hopefully we can get some healing items from this chest. What's your deal? Get a rare item of the same type? Okay. What would we want? Okay, I'm definitely not going to use this carpet so we can sell it. Do the other guy have any healing items? No. Is there a item I would want to get a rare item of? Probably an accessory, but we want to keep this thing because we can actually integrate it into the build. So let's see what this other question mark is. Okay, curse guy. Hey, let's see if we can get some healing items from this chest. No. I'll take the shield for now. Ooh, okay. I'll do that. More damage output. Okay. I think I'm fine doing this for damage. I'll get that. Bam. 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 Yeah, we can one round now. Interesting. I'm gonna end up selling that though. We're not doing a shield build. Yeah, we could just sell that. Okay, let's take a quick look to see what the blacksmith is doing. Rage to melee. I don't think I can make use of that. We don't have any double hitting items. Haste to shield. Damage to weapon. Okay, we don't have anything that can super make use of those. I could do rage to something to just boost damage to the rest of my weapons, but I don't have a repeatable use item to put it on besides this, but we can't use it immediately because this deactivates it until I use it. Okay. I'm gonna have to use my shields. Okay, we can pump out a lot of damage this round, but we're gonna wanna use our lower damage items first. That's lower. I'll use that, sure, why not? Almost one-rounded him. I would love to grab that to heal up, but I don't have enough energy to grab that. Okay. These items aren't the best. But since we're using a lot of zero costs, the stopwatch is probably the best one to pick up. I guess I could take a reroll thing. Okay. Let's gain max health. Well, you know what? Let's switch it up. We'll do Deep Cave. Even though Enchanted Swamp's probably better. Because the threshold of the boss's healths are lower. Okay. We can do some fights first. Okay. Let's break the dodge and we'll do the AoE attack. Put some damage on you. You know what, I'll kill you so that I get the great luck for it. Put that on just in case. Damage 9, we'll stick that on you, and then we can AoE you down. And we want to finish off this row. And then we're gonna want this bottom row so that this thing can run along it. Okay, I could sell that at the store. And I think I will. So we'll move this over. We can move all these guys over. And we can stick this in now. Get the XP, go to the store. Sell this. That's not good. If we were doing the zero cost use, I would consider grabbing that, but we're using this to pretty much boost our damage output. We're pretty much just relying on one rounding stuff. If I didn't have armor, I would totally pick that up. I could go armorless though, if we drop this. That might be actually worthwhile, because this is armor, but I don't need it. Especially if we're just one rounding. You know what? Yeah, I think I might do that. That axe is a lot of damage. Okay, but this is also a lot of damage, and it's also something to use the energy on. Okay, never mind. We'll forgo the axe. We'll stick with the build we currently have. Yeah, I need a key. Okay. We should be able to one round this. Yeah, easily. Or not. Well, that's fine. He's not attacking me this round anyways. Oh, that's a good item. It's too bad we're not doing a magic build. Nope. Okay, what do we got? Jeez. It just wants me to do the armorless stuff. We can try to get the leaf pouch. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. We'll just take the claw. And I can give that to the... We could give that to the buckler. almost as good as having another melee item next to it. I wonder if these still count as melee weapons if they get deactivated. That might be a problem. Okay, I'll grab that just for the energy. We'll sell this. And we will sell... we could sell the claw. But I think we'll keep the claw for now. Okay, we don't have a way of opening that. Yeah, that was a cursed guy. What do we got? Weapon burn, shield spikes, energy clothing, and regen ring. Do we have a ring? No. Okay. Next floor. Okay, let's open up the dungeon. Okay, we do have a shield, so this fight is a little bit easier. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I think you can afford to do something like this. Yeah, because my shield will block it. Is this counting all of them? Yeah, it is. Even if they're deactivated, it still works. Okay, we can just do this until we win. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, we're below health, so we can use that to heal. Perfect. I think everything else is fine. I'll do the double badger fight. We're gonna want to take out the one that's shielding this round. I'm gonna use the stopwatch. Okay. Perfect. Should probably set it up so that this thing can start doing something. Okay, how can we do that? We can rotate these. That means that the claw is not going to be as useful. Okay, I think we sell the claw then. Should have sold it on the other floor. I don't think this is going to be impactful. And we could grab that. Because of how our build works is fine, but I think we could stick another weapon here. As well as one here eventually. Once I run out of charges on that. Okay. Okay. Let's open these slots. Move these guys down so that this has further to go. I'll move this over. Now we can sell that. And we could sell that too. I'll get rid of that so that it has further to travel. Okay, perfect. Okay. I could do that. Let's stick this here then. I think... unfortunately, I think I have to do something like that. Because this one's going to move first, and then bump into the other one. But we can do this. It's going to buff all of these things by a bunch. I think I want to buff this thing more though, so we'll move that there. Good. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yep, one round that. We'll move this here. Move these back so I don't forget. Kinda want to... put the higher damage stuff over here. And that's fine, I guess. Do that to heal up. Okay. Yep. Easy one round everything now. This increases by %, right? This could be good then. No, don't want that. What was in the store? Oh yeah, that. I think the build just kind of does its own thing now, though. Do I have enough to sell that? I think I do. Nope. But we can hold on to that, because that'll keep me alive if I die. I don't have a key for that. Hopefully I can get a key in this fight. Okay, we're gonna want to bust open that. Boom. Okay. Think we could sell one more item? Nope. Okay. I could carry it to the next floor. Okay. But we don't want it in the way for the boss fight. Okay. Okay. Gonna have to be able to take this fight out. How do we do this? I'm gonna be taking a big chunk of damage. I'm gonna do 30 damage this turn, so I need 3 turns. Hey, we don't want him summoning. We're gonna do that then. I am gonna die, but this will heal me and stop me from dying. Oh, I don't quite have enough damage. Hey, we have one more round though. Okay, we should be good. There we go. Lucky I held onto that item then. We could do this, because we do have open space. Okay, we could grab that to sell it. Oh, we'll move that here. No, we're gonna want the ice bosses. The fire boss does have more HP. Okay, we're going for the heal. And we're gonna sell that. So that was the whole reason I picked it up. If we were doing up, this would be good, but we're going sideways. Okay. I don't want any of those items. Frost. That is just more damage to all my items. Problem is I don't really have space. Let's stick it here. I could get rid of the stopwatch. Yeah, let's get rid of the stopwatch. No, I have this now, so I can actually make use of the stopwatch in one round. No, we just need to get a level. We good. We good. Okay, let's open that and these. Perfect. Let's move this down here. I'm gonna move my single items around. There we go. Perfect. That is what I want. Okay, we got that. What's this do? No, I don't want that. Okay. Okay, we can do that. And what's in here? Rare item of the same type. I don't want to remove any of my items. Okay, I think we're good. Next floor. Alright, let's go this way first. Okay, we're gonna want to get rid of this guy before he's a problem. We'll do this. He's not attacking this round, so we can put some damage on this guy. And there's a key. I'll grab the key. Yeah, we're good. XP, healing. What's the question mark? Spin? What are we spinning for? Nothing I want. Oh, I can sell that. Don't want any of those. Continue. I think this should just be a nice, clean, fought way to the boss. I think the boss is the only thing that we're too concerned about. Interesting. Okay, I think I might get rid of the armor now for that. Yeah. I need a way to heal, and that's a way to heal. Let's just check these chests real quick. Can use the key on it. This is more damage, or more weapons that I can use in a round. Don't know if I could fit it in though. Yeah, can't really fit it in. The build doesn't really supplement this anyways. Let's move these items around so it touches more things. This can also make it touch more things. Yeah. I'd love to be able to pick that up, but I can't. Just having additional damage every round would be nice. Okay, hit him with the AoE. We want double AoE. Yeah, sure. I'll drop a dagger for that. Oops. I'm gonna need to put a melee weapon next to that. Let's do this. There we go. Huh. Because it wouldn't get destroyed on use because of this thing, I think. But I don't have a way to fit it in, unfortunately. I'm gonna put it to sleep. Make it block its attack. I could stick another one of this on. Sure. It's probably a better weapon than this. I just don't think I've seen one. For me to have as a just guaranteed use. Whoops. That didn't kill. Okay, that isn't enough to kill. Still not enough to kill. And we're gonna double shield then. And how do we want to unlock? Don't think it really matters. You can just go like do and do. Let's stick another melee weapon in here. I think I care more about boosting this thing, because it's going to be like a big chunk of damage. I'm almost wondering if I should rotate, because this gives one more slot here to buff. I'm gonna do something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Again, none of these items are speaking to me. Pretty much done with this floor anyways. Okay, this is gonna buff all of these items. We can do this. Boom. A big old weapon. Do I have a store to sell that at? Yeah. I don't know if... We'll grab that for the boss. I don't know if I have sold the max items for this floor. Nope. Okay, we can sell this. Not that it matters. Let's check this chest. We could grab that, but we don't really have room for it. So, let's just check the blacksmith real quick. Damaged a weapon. Might as well buff this. Since it's going to be our main damage item. I could also put haste to shield in case I need to scale a little bit. Okay. Boss time. Okay. Do that. And we can do that, I guess. Okay. Double block. Oh, I should have put that on. I always forget about that. It's fine. Stop it from summoning. Okay, we can block the damage this round. Or we can just do a double this. More damage. I think I'm fine with doing this. Okay, we can use this to double block the damage. We might lose here. I can block most of its damage output though. And I do have some healing, so... We alright, I guess? I'll just do one block, because I can heal back. That is an issue though. Don't think I can afford to attack both of them. But I think we need to get rid of this one. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to take the damage this round. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to try to burst this thing down. 20... times 4 is... 2 4s is 80. I really don't have the damage output. I need this thing gone. Maybe I could stack my shield high enough that, no, it just keeps buffing itself. And there's some poison. I think that's gonna be the end of me. Yep. Yep. Don't have enough bursts. Oh well. I think I got hopefully enough footage that I can just splice that into the video that I'm planning on making. Okay. If anyone watches to the end, this was Backpack Hero. One of the funnest little single player backpack management games I've ever played. If you watched the end, thank you. Have a great day.